Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Old God as Sweden. And things are finally in kind of a good and happy place. Well, happy for me, less happy for all my opponents, of course. Those damn traitorous scum. I'm curious, my factions, still got a very high percentage. I'm surprised, considering how many counties I personally control at this point. I'm going to double check where everything has been deployed. Yeah, I guess we'll keep them scheming there. I still like the training troops just to keep our personal numbers a little bit higher. In fact, if it weren't for the risk of another war breaking out any second now, I would really, really like to invest in maybe castle walls, but more like things like militia training grounds and so on and so forth, just to try to increase the size of my personal levy, because that's going to make a tremendous difference going forward. But we don't have enough money kind of sitting in the bank to do that. So what we are going to do, we are playing, yes, okay, excellent. We are going to start a great blot, send out the invitation to everyone, and we're going to more or less wrap this up. Meanwhile, we are going to finish our plundering over here. This is actually not a very rich province. I thought it was. My prisoner is complaining about his dark cell. Oh, don't worry. You won't be in there much longer. Guests have arrived. Gather outside the temple. Start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on the statues of Odin, Thor, Freyr, and other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. Now for the human sacrifice. Do we do every single one? I know I shouldn't ask that in the chat. Oh, he just peed himself. I mean, we obviously can't support having a coward around. All Father, we offer you this sacrifice. We're going to have prestige. We're going to have piety. These people are all going to be replaced with people with short reign penalties. It's going to break their power and help us to solidify ours. In fact, if we can, we're going to have a lot of prestige or a lot of piety. If we can combo that with also capturing some more holy sites, then we can wear the crown. Loot. Yeah, hold on. Why am I not wearing the crown? Right. We are now. Sweden is operating properly. I'm going to do this. Yeah, it would be really nice to start reforming the religion. Get rid of Gavelkind succession, for example. That would be quite nice. More sacrifices. Oh, this is very rich. Ivar! Yep. What is that, 4? I'm wearing the crown while I'm presiding over the blot. I'm not personally raiding, so... That's it? I can only sacrifice that many people? Oh. Morsels of food, click... Oh, someone threw up again. God. They have to stop doing that. Oh, I am leading troops. Yeah, I am wearing the wrong crown. Silly me. Oh well. Still pillaging. Excellent stuff. Oh, this is pretty rich too, but I'm not going to land troops on the people. Peace is over, and with it the blot. It will be at least 9 years. We can hold it again. So we've got morale of the armies. We've got some monthly prestige bonus, and that is very, very nice. So the rest of the people that we have, we're going to go and try to ransom off as many. Well, the people who really hate me, I'm not sure we want them free again. Now, I think I've already freed one vassal, have I not? I don't see a bonus for it, but I thought I had freed one vassal. Tell you what, I'm going to free this guy. I don't know, I guess I could revoke more titles too and just give it to more people who might like me better. I freed 2 vassals. Yeah, I don't think it's going on. Yes, okay, I'll take another look at Constantinople in a second, because people keep asking for it, because we can apparently loot without actually sieging, so I will take a look at that. Just trying to figure out what to do with these prisoners. Why can't I do a great hunt? Oh, September. Okay, in September maybe we'll do a grand hunt. Alright. Let's go through them one at a time and actually resolve these issues. So we can't ransom him. We could banish him, but it's tyrannical. I think he's already been punished. We could execute him, but why would we? Oh, there we go. Increased by 10. So this one will actually count. Boom. Yeah, even the people who are still locked up are happier with me because I've released one prisoner. Alright, you. We can't ransom you. We can revoke your title, though. Now, do we want to do that? He wants to become King of Sweden? Do I have a son that still likes me? Yeah, I do have a son. He's got a title already. But I could redistribute some of these. I have some daughters. I can give them some titles. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to. Ooh, maybe I'm not. Because I have sons? Maybe. Although I have court people. I have people in my court who probably like me. That sounds smart, right? A runestone! Yes, we will carve a runestone. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep grabbing more of these titles away from people. Revoke. Boom. You're a traitor. Now, can I ransom you? No. So I will probably leave you to rot since you hate me. So that's Ragnar. It doesn't keep the list sorted properly. Okay. Alphabetically. Bjorn. Who has a title. Or he's got a claim, but that's all. Can I ransom you? No. So I can leave you there. Amont. Yeah, that is really... He's got a lot of claims. Yeah, I've already... I don't know how long this penalty lasts, but I don't think I like this idea. Can I just banish you? No, that's no good either. Alright, takes all your titles and everything. Yeah, that's always a nice possibility. Can't ransom him. I think we're going to leave him there. Ragnar we just did. Sven. I can get 70 gold for him right now. I think if I take away his title, he's not going to be worth as much money. I actually think I might just release him as is. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then Vaughn the Cruel. I think I took away a title already. I did. Can I ransom him? Would I want to ransom? Oh, that's a lot of money. Even though he hates me. You know what? If he rises up again, assuming he's on his own, then I can just keep taking titles away from him. That's a lot of money. That is more than I need to put down another rebellion. Okay, and then we do have one extra holding where we're going to have to give away. So I'm going to pick one of my court. Again, someone who likes me a fair bit. Ulfrig over here. He wants to get married and everything. Well, listen, let's get him married. Oh, right, she's very young. He's very old. I was going to say, we could get him, like, literally get him married into the bloodline and have a relationship that, you know, that people start to be happy. Does anyone else want to get married? No. Let's find him someone his own age. In fact, if we find him someone old enough, then they won't even have kids, and the title will just come back to me, I think. So we got Pyrrha over here. She's 33. She's attractive. She's got great traits. He'd be happy to have her, right? Probably won't have kids. They might have one. So we'll get them married. That'll make him happy. Yes, no? I'm just going to wait for that marriage thing to go through. Excellent. Wasn't he at 50? Oh, what? Oh, god damn it, she's a ruler. So I can't even give him a title anymore. I should have done it the other way around. Next. Hello, Edla. How are you? I can probably not give you a title, unfortunately. Girid, Edla, another Edla. Gandalf! We have a Gandalf! Oh, he's our marshal! If I give you a title, do you stop being my marshal? I don't think so. And we can actually get you married. He wants to be married. But we're going to have to make sure to get him married to someone who is not actually a ruler. A guild... Is that, like... Is this another ruler type? It is, too. Son of a... Alright, let's give him a title first. Grant landed title. What are we going to give you? That is an excellent question. Probably something that's not quite contiguous with our land. Like, more down here might be an option. Doll... I like more, I think. Actually, you know what? I think I like Doll better. Because more could cut off Oland if something weird goes on. We're going to give you a title because we want to get rid of it. It's going to make you like me more. And then, oh, we can't do the arranged marriage. That's right. Not that way, but we can do it here. So you, we're going to get you married off to... someone else who wants to get married. They're all pretty acceptable. Seer, just a generic courtier, I think. We're going to give you Edla. This Edla. Because it's confusing that we have two of them. Oh yeah, it totally is looting. Because we don't have to get through the fort. Yeah, that's what that line represents. Excellent. There we go, 50 opinion. That's not a bad place to start. Okay, I'm feeling much more comfortable about things. Luckily, these strength are pretty low, but this guy is not a fan of me. Oh! A lot of troops, and we'll probably get out of there pretty quick here. Yeah, we're almost done looting anyway. How much we got on the ship? 150. Good. I don't remember. Did we get around to Venice? No, we hadn't actually gotten there. Right, because we realized there's plenty of really good targets along the way. Actually, hit all up and down this coast. Although he's raised a lot of troops, so we're going to let the Byzantine Empire chill out. We'll go to Venice and then go back down the other way. Use a title. Time is good. Yeah, I could split the raiders in half. I suppose that's true. Suppose that is true. It's a little bit micromanagey, but man, you make a lot of cash doing this. I gotta say, playing as the Vikings has been very exciting. I mean, they're very powerful in many ways, but we have seen evidence that they are incredibly unstable. When you get a leader change, because there's such a brutal short-range penalty, plus the Gavelkind succession, it is really, really hard to keep them stable. It means you play a lot. There's a lot of active things to be doing, so there's a lot of opportunity for really fun gameplay. Overall, this is their biggest expansion to date, by far. And it's pretty obvious that it is. Plus, I still expect there'll probably be a balance patch relatively soon. They have actually said as much. both for the pagans, but also for the Persians, like, or rather the Islam nations and the Zoroastrian nations. There's going to be some little tweaks and changes there. Okay, we are done in Venice. You know what? We're going to go around over here. We can let these guys walk to Rome. Oh, wait. No, they can't pillage because there's no ship adjacent. Cannot loot. That's right. There we go. Looting. And while they finish that, I'll loot a little in Veglia. But it's a pretty low priority target. Well, actually, no. Even though it's kind of, like, crappy colored. It's actually got some value there, apparently. There, this one is now basically done. Let's get both on board. We'll go loot the other side. We'll hit up all of these from the 1C, and then we'll do Rome. Yeah, we have no dangerous factions. We have factions, they're just not dangerous. More and more. Prince Aemon for Sweden again. God damn. Oh, the runestone. We have lots of money now. Let's make a runestone. Decide to commission and raise a grand runestone for future generations to gaze upon. What should be carved into it? Should it speak of me, a runestone in honor of my own person? Stand in memory of King Bjorn I, my departed father, who was the person who created the Kingdom of Sweden. Shall stand in memory of Ilyana, my beloved mother. I think we might do it for our father. I mean, come on, right? He created Sweden. King Bjorn it is. Plus, I mean, commissioning a runestone like in your own honor is kind of tacky. And I have to admit, I'm not really aware of my mother, as of course is very common in this game. The women don't get a lot of attention. I think the next thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to play as Basque nation. And we're going to do like an all like woman matriarchal line, because that would be actually kind of fun to play. There's some interesting and different game mechanics that come into play there. Because, whoa! That is less than awesome. Let him rot. That is far less than awesome. Plus, they've raised some troops pretty quickly here. Actually, I should have got on the ship and then dropped off again. Okay. Let's reconnect. I think it's auto-saving. Okay. Let's reconnect. Babysit these guys a little bit here. We can actually just trounce them completely. I don't know how many people we actually need to... Like, if I brought a group of 190 over there, can they pillage? Do they just pillage slower? No, because I don't think speed is affected by that. Do you need the minimum of 500? I've seen that number bandied about a little bit. We're almost halfway full. No, they are looting. In fact, this one's even looting faster. I just have to make sure I don't get attacked. Oh, the runestone. Cool. In memory of Bjorn, the runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the ruins. This stone was raised by Erikr in memory of Bjorn, his father and Ragnar's son. He was a caring father and husband and lived a good life. Ever will stand this memorial. You leave the stone contented in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. It's perfect. 200 prestige. Get the raised runestone for 2 years. Give me +2 diplomacy and +10 general opinion. Wow, that is actually going to be extremely handy. Ah, that technically triggered my improved diplomacy ambition, which isn't quite right, but what the hell. Let's improve our learning. Let's take a look at the tech thing. Do we have enough points yet? No, I think we need 100 points. We're almost there for cultural advance. Oh no, we do have enough. I'm surprised there's not a pop-up to let us know about that sort of thing. So we have enough points for both military and cultural, so we're going to spend some of those. We can afford to have any cavalry at all, which would be good. We could also improve siege speed, which is pretty good, because right now we've got plus 6% siege speed. Actually, I guess we don't even have that yet. We're at plus 1%. But if we brought it all the way up to level 1, then we can get a much faster siege. And that makes a pretty significant difference in war. On the other hand, we could wait a little bit longer and just improve in having much, much more heavy infantry skill. And there's something to be said for that too. On the other side, over here, under Majesty, we could get more free piety and prestige. We could get city vassal opinion. We could get feudal vassal opinion. God knows that could be really handy. Oh, we do have the ability to improve our construction time because it's kind of getting there on its own. Or we could save up for something else. So right now we're not doing a lot of construction, but we might soon. I mean, domain size is also very, very good. But frankly, I might just take the +2 feudal opinion at this point. Oh yeah, then there's military organization, which is allowing retinues. But we have to save up. Yeah, maybe we'll save up for this. Sure, that sounds good. And I'm going to go and put the points in noble customs. I actually don't need that much because we're already halfway there. And I think that'll be pretty handy. I'm going to do that. I'll save the rest of the points for now. Oh, I think we are done. Have we really looted absolutely everything at this point? Indeed we have. Get on the boat. Oh, right, we were still going to offload a tiny group here. And then we can get the other group over here. We might not be able to loot Napoli right now. Ooh, the Confessions of St. Augustine. Yes, I will read every word. I would love to improve my learning. Because then we can get our tech faster. At last you have finished your studies. It took many nights. +2 learning. Fulfilled an ambition. Great. So now I will choose to improve stewardship. Apparently I don't have the ambition to make $500. Or was that the last guy? It's possible. Okay, we are done looting here. I gotta leave a ship here. That's the problem. They're not adjacent seas. Okay, we'll have them join up. And then we can actually just walk over here and smoosh this guy. In fact, we'll do it now before he gains strength. He might run to Capua. Never mind. We'll stay here. Just finish looting it, then we'll go to Rome. And then we'll go home, because I think our boat's basically full. We're definitely nearing the end of this video and this live stream session because I am tired. But we have accomplished a lot. God, it was fun to play as Sweden, as the Vikings. I think there's still a lot to be said about starting the game in 1066 sometimes, depending on who you're going to play and what you're trying to achieve, because, yeah, they've got just too much of a fort level. I mean, we can try to sack the whole thing, but I don't think it's worth the investment. You know, sometimes you might not want to deal with Vikings, and sometimes you do. And the other thing is, this is going to continue to lead to really bizarre world maps compared to the standard setup. Although this one has been remarkably stable. All right? Yeah, definitely. Economy. Yeah, we got a few more stops we could make. Come home with a big pile of money. Actually, could split these guys again because Genoa is on the same sea. Raising a few troops, but so far not a threat. They might be soon though. We're not going to be staying very long here. Going to Saluzzo. Alright, they're not coming to where I am. That's good. Almost done looting Pisa. So this feels good. I mean, we're also looting Venice, but it still feels good to hit these places after the amount of trouble they've given me in the past. Alright, time to go. Hey, my wife is pregnant. No kidding. I could probably use one more son. You know, gotta have that backup male heir, right? That's the thing in this game. It's like, it doesn't matter who you are, you're just currency for something. Much like real life sometimes. Okay, this, like, Genoa's not even that rich at this point in time. Time to go. We're going to take our 390 gold, and we're going to sail into Upland Harbor like that. Sweden continues to be relatively stable. We're going to have lots of money for mercs and improvements, and so one could definitely imagine making another push. I really think that building some holdings is the next step. But we have, I mean, the world is our oyster up until the time we die. It's most unfortunate you happen to hold a title that we all agree should be mine. In order to lift this dark cloud from our relations, may I suggest an adjustment? Jarl the Cruel is upset. So, where is he? This is his duchy, or his jarldom. And he's upset because I hold the title of Moor. And screw it. I'm not giving him the second count. He hates me too much. He's just greedy. Oh, he's going to hate me more. No. Tough. I'm not here to make friends. I'm like every person on every reality TV show ever. I'm not here to make friends. Where's my fleet? Slowly but surely making its way home. I'm very happy there's no naval combat. Could you imagine the ship sinking at this point with like 400 gold on it? I'd be a little mad. Just a tiny bit cranky. We might still want to create some duchies and things. There's something to be said about having more of those kind of titles. We could spread them out, and that would be not so bad. Hey, Prince Aemon just showed up with 70 gold. I don't like the fact that he's amassing money. But that's how you freaking pillage. Come on. Show people how it's done. Alright, that is going to bring this to a conclusion, guys. It has been a great session. We have worn many hats. We've done many things. We are far wealthier than any of our opponents at this point. And if we keep, at this point, I could just say I keep 500 gold in reserve all the time. At that point, that allows enough money for me to expand my holdings and still have a huge pool of money in there to get a gargantuan mass of mercenaries if anything ever picks up. And I think that should provide us enough security for just about everything going forward. We should be pretty safe, even in case of a huge civil war. Now, I suppose there's a possibility that, if I die and then, the titles get passed and the money gets distributed or anything like that, then maybe it gets a little bit dicier. But I'm feeling like overall we're in a pretty big place, assuming that no one else has got the same amount of cash. These guys are like, they're all split up, completely divided. I would like to. Denmark might be a target, going after one of my brothers at that point. But uniting Scandinavia, creating the Empire of Scandinavia, that's definitely the sort of general direction that would be going in the future. I'm going to keep the save around, obviously. We might go back to it at some point, but at this point, there's a few too many games in our queue, I think, to really dedicate ourselves to another Crusader Kings Let's Play, since we just had a really long one as Venice. And there are other things that must be played. There are many games out there, but God, I do love this game, and this is a great, great, great expansion. I mean, even if you don't end up playing as the Vikings, and even if you don't end up taking the 800 AD start and you play in 1066, there's still a lot of cool mechanics, which I haven't really seen too much. I didn't get a proper rebellion in Sweden, for example. I didn't play with adventurers, invasions, like, you know, too much. No, God, I don't even need all that stuff. There's so many options. It might be a quite different experience if I started as a count, which I debated. I debated starting, I can't remember where Sweden or whatever this area was called at the start, but I think I was thinking of playing as the count of like this place or something like that. Like technically part of like this Sweden-ish petty kingdom, and seeing where you could go from there. Especially since, you know, whenever this guy died, it would really break up Sweden and allow a lot of opportunity. But that may be something to play next time. But that brings this video to a conclusion. So see you folks next time. Bye-bye.